Hey guys, today we're going to check out the prop shaft, paint a few bits and then start stripping down the pedal box ready to put new gaskets and seals in. Right, so we're just going to measure the prop shaft to see if it's an overdrive or non-overdrive 3 synchro. It should be. If it's just a standard 3 synchro, it's 31 and 1/8 inches, and if it's a 3 synchro overdrive, it's 32 inches. So I don't really know where you measure it from, but we'll have a look. Unfortunately, I think this one is a non-overdrive one, as it's coming up as just over 31 and it should be 32 for the overdrive. So that means we're going to have to find another prop shaft. I've got these bristly bits in my Dremel and I'm just going to use them to sort of strip back some of the paint around here and on a few of these parts. We'll see how it goes. I've been told that you have to keep these bits rotating at a quite low speed, otherwise they break up and you get like a minute's use out of them. So we'll see how this goes. I've sprayed the Crossmember with an enamel paint that you use for areas such as the engine or areas that will get a lot of hard wearing to it. It didn't really come out the texture or the shininess I was really looking for, so I've switched to an enamel paint on. That, as you can see, is a lot shinier, so I'll show you a few pictures after, but you paint it on, but as it dries, it all smooths out and you don't get any brush marks and it looks pretty good. So I'll show you a few pictures at the end. Right, so that's it finished. As you can see, it's much shinier. Obviously it's got to dry, but when it's dry it still should have this sort of look. These are the bits I painted for the pedal box. So we have like the main frame that everything attaches to, the part that goes up here, and then the pedal box cover that has come out pretty well. I think I need to wet sand it back after about 2 weeks once the paint's all hardened, just because there are a few bits, and then I'll repaint it. But just for now I'm getting it all ready, so we'll be able to take everything off the old pedal box and have a look at it, strip it back, and after I've replaced the seals, I'll be able to put them all back on here. This is the pedal box we're stripping with the clutch master cylinder and the brake master cylinder. Right, I'm keeping all the nuts and bolts just so we can use them for the next one. We've just taken all the pedals off of here, and now we have more access to the actual clutch and brake master cylinder where they're attached here, and then we'll just be able to take it off. Then it will be taking all of the sort of rubber gaskets off, and we'll probably do all that next time. The 4 bolts, washers, spring washer and nut for the securing the clutch master cylinder and brake master cylinder on, I have actually ordered new ones along with the new gasket seals and springs for the clutch master cylinder and brake master cylinder. This is what it looks like out, so where it's attached, and you can see that that rubber is pretty perished. And I also need to try and get the top off, because at the moment it's not coming off, so we'll see if we can get that off and just give them a proper clean up. We'll probably use the metal brush attachment for the Dremel just to take all of this surface sort of paint and rust off and see if we can get a polished surface. If not, we'll give it a quick coat of silver paint, but hopefully it will look like this one, which is a bit nicer, and we'll just get the surface rust off the top. That is the whole pedal box stripped down. So obviously we need to strip each of these down individually, but they're all the components that we have in the pedal box. Next time we're going to strip all of the internals out of these as much as we can. I've got both seal kits arriving, that's just replacing some of the rubber inside, and also one of them I've got a spring which you can replace in it, and it's just, I would just prefer to do it now so I know that everything should be okay in both of these, so when I put them on the car and we're going through the system, that this is an area that I don't have to worry about.